Yeah, you're right, darling.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you right.
Who that, where you at, and all that.
You better hurry up and know you're right.
その通り。
Yeah, you're right. Out of sight.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you right, darling. Here we are once again at Yeah, You Right. Today is our Going Green show, y'all. We're getting healthy for the summer. So right before summer kicks off, we're going to be talking with Larry. How do you say Larry? Savoie. Larry Savoie. And we have Leela Cloud today. And we also have Ralph Madison. And wait a minute. Where's Carolina Gallup? Oh, Carolina's not here today. But she's in Puerto Rico living it up, y'all. Remember, I don't know if you remember, all year long she's been talking about going to Puerto Rico, going to Honduras. Well, she's gone for this show. But I do have my special guest with me today. I have Mr. Mike Hood, y'all. Say hi, Mike, to everybody.
Hi, guys.
Are you going to play a little something for us, Mike?
Sure, I'll play a little something.
Go ahead. Entertain us.
And I think to myself,
That I'm a wonderful girl.
what a wonderful world. I see trees of green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself,
What a wonderful girl.
wonderful world. That's not the right one. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The bright, blessed day, yeah, the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself,
What?
what a wonderful girl. What a wonderful world.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Hood.
You're welcome.
You keep playing for us while I come over here now. We're going to come over here and we're going to start our show with Mr. Larry. Come on, Larry. How you been?
Very good. How you doing, Lonnie?
I'm doing great. So tell me what's new with you, because I heard about your Louisiana Scene Green magazine. Let me see. It's Louisiana Green Scene magazine, y'all. See that? Who's this on the cover? Neil Young.
That's brother Neil Young.
Now tell me all about this magazine, how you got it started, why, and how did you get Neil Young on the cover?
Well, Neil Young is very involved in green in that he has a green electric car conversion company.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Link Volt.
Oh, right. That
And
is
it's really cool. His head's completely there. It's kind of how he's dedicating this part of his life. He's really trying to get the word out
Yeah,
that we've got to change the way we're doing things
yeah,
because we've hit the wall on the old ways.
that's right.
And what he's done is he's doing it in a really fun way. He has a '59 Lincoln Continental.
Oh, and isn't it pictured in this?
It is. It's a cool car,
Let's
and
see
it's
if we can
completely
find
electric. And he did it with a '59
Let's see if we can
Continental.
see if we can get a close on this. Can y'all see that? Yeah, you see that? This Lincoln right there.
It's one of the heaviest cars ever made. It's a 5,000-pound car. So he did it with that car so everyone would realize that we can have our big cars
Yeah.
and they can be green and electric too.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point.
So what inspired you to do a magazine like this here in New Orleans?
Well, it's been part of my lifestyle for a long time. My wife and I lived in Los Angeles for many, many years, and during the 90s, I was the associate publisher of Whole Life Times magazine. In California, as you know, being from there, is kind of ahead of the curve on a lot of things.
Yes.
And so I was involved in it way back in the 90s. And then we moved here and went through the whole Katrina thing with everybody else.
Right.
And lost everything, like a lot of other people.
You did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, got wiped out. We were on the North Shore on the lakefront in Slidell, and 30-foot tsunami of water came through and just wiped us out. But it was a good thing. Moved us to Uptown, where we love it.
Closer to us.
And that's one of the things about being wiped out, is that you have a clean slate.
Yeah.
And you can decide what you want to do. It kind of gives you freedom like no other thing does.
Yeah.
So we decided this is the direction we wanted to go in with our publishing company.
Yeah.
And we put all the things in place, and June was our first issue. We debuted it at the Echo section of Bayou Boogaloo.
Right.
Which was a great festival this year. I don't know if you got to go on. Did you go this year?
I did not. I was gigging too much on Bourbon Street. So I do apologize next year.
Well,
I have been, though, before to the festival, and
we
it's
saw
great.
you there the year before. We got to hang out.
That's right, yeah.
It was cool, right along the bayou. Bayou Boogaloo is a great festival.
Yeah.
It's one of the city's best festivals, and this year it had a whole green component to it, where there was an eco area. And we were the sponsoring publication for that, and that's where we debuted the first issue, the June issue of the magazine. And it just met with tremendous reception. People just were snatching it up. And that's one of the reasons we wanted Neil on the cover, was that we were debuting it at a festival, a music festival, and we thought that it would be a good thing to have that kind of person on the cover. He had just been at Jazz Fest.
Right.
Great set
Phenomenal.
at Jazz Fest. It was fantastic. That's the cover shot is a shot from his performance at Jazz Fest.
Yep, that sure is.
And
That's right.
the inside shots are shots that he sent us driving his hot rod Lincoln.
Y'all got to check this magazine out. I stumbled across your magazine when I was myself at a doctor's office trying to figure out my health issues, So I've never talked about it, but I found out recently that my house that I was living in the Marigny had black mold in it. And I found out that the house before that had mold in it. And for those of you who don't understand how detrimental mold can be, because believe you me, I have friends that live in it and think nothing of it. And then they wonder why they're having sinus problems and they're having all these things, because they don't really believe that the mold will affect them, even if it's on the second floor and they're on the fourth floor, say. Because mold travels and it's hidden and you just don't know what's going on with that. So by going green and just starting the new clean slate, like you were saying, and refurbishing your homes and making sure that your homes, like Ralph, we're going to have Ralph on later. He's going through that too, right, Ralph? About making sure that your homes are free of mold and from the ACs, from the walls to the woods to all of that, to better your life and long live your health.
Well,
so.
You're exactly right in that green encompasses a lot more than just saving energy.
Right. It's the whole lifestyle of health.
It's everything. It's what's in your carpet and how is it off-gassing and how is that affecting, especially your children.
Yes.
Your children, their noses are right down close to the carpet. They're crawling on the carpet. They're licking the carpet. They're picking things up and putting in their mouth that have been on the carpet. The drywall in your homes. They can off-gas formaldehyde.
Do you know
toxic paints.
That's right. And I saw a report on Fox News, I might add, today about the Chinese drywall epidemic that's in like 5 states, and they're having all of the federal court cases here in New Orleans. I just saw that on the news today.
We probably have more new drywall here than any place in the country.
Exactly. Yeah. And so they've decided, the federal government's decided they're going to try the class action suit case here in the city.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg. People are going to be realizing more and more that the toxins all around us affect us.
They do.
And they have a big impact on our lives and on our immune systems.
That's
so
right.
green goes a lot further than the solar panels on your roof.
That's right.
It's what's inside of your house. It's how everything is affecting yourself and your family and your children, your pets.
Yep.
Everything's affected by this
Speaking
stuff.
of pets, I was just speaking with Mike about Nurble because we moved to this new apartment. The entire building is renovated. Everything is brand new, and even my cat is calmer. She's totally stabilized. So I want to reinforce that if you're looking for anything on green, getting healthy, Louisiana Green Scene magazine here is a great resource to find out information how you can get healthy, get green, and live a better life. Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye-bye, darling.